Good morning children. Welcome to science class. We are studying the lesson Force and Energy from the unit 4. Let's quickly recall what we have studied in our last class. We have studied that a machine is a tool that makes our work easier by helping us overcome a large force by applying lesser force. A simple machine uses a single applied force to overcome a single force. There are 6 types of simple machines. They are lever, wheel and axle, pulley, inclined plane, screw and wedge. Lever. A lever is a rigid rod arranged in such a manner that it can move freely around a fixed point. A lever consists of the following 3 parts: fulcrum, load and effort. Fulcrum is the fixed point around which the rod moves. Load is the object on which work is to be performed, and the effort is the force that needs to be applied on the rod in order to perform a task. Based on the position of these 3 parts, levers can be classified into 3 types: first class lever, second class lever and third class lever. Levers in which the fulcrum is located between the load and the effort are called first class or class 1 levers. Examples: a pair of scissors, seesaw, crowbar, etc. Levers in which the load is located between the fulcrum and the effort are called second class or class 2 levers. Example: a wheelbarrow, a bottle opener, nut cracker, etc. Lever in which the effort is located between the fulcrum and the load are called third class or class 3 levers. Example: a stapler, a pair of tongs, fish rod, etc. Wheel and axle. Wheel and axle make work easier by moving objects across distances. The wheel and axle greatly reduce the friction involved in moving an object. The wheel turns with the axle, causing movement. The wheel is one of the most significant inventions in the history of the world. A wheel and axle consists of a wheel rigidly attached to a rod called axle. When the wheel is rotated, the axle also rotates. Examples of wheel and axle are a screwdriver, a doorknob, and the steering wheel of a car. pulley. Instead of an axle, a wheel could also rotate a rope, cord or belt. The variation of the wheel and axle is the pulley. In a pulley, a cord wraps around a wheel. It is a simple machine that is used to change the direction of the force. When the wheel rotates, the cord can move in either of the directions. By attaching a hook to the cord, the wheel's rotation can be used to raise or lower objects, making work easier. A pulley can be of two types, fixed and movable. Fixed pulley. A fixed pulley has a fixed axle and it is fixed firmly attached to one spot. In a pulley, an effort is applied in one direction and a load moves in another direction. It is used to lift a bucket of water from a well and to hoist a flag on a flagpole. A pulley system is necessary. A rope is attached to the pulley to raise and lower the flag more easily. Movable pulley. A movable pulley has a free or movable axle. It is used along with a fixed pulley. The load is directly attached to the pulley. This type of pulley helps to lift heavy loads with lesser effort than a fixed pulley. A crane uses both fixed and movable pulleys to lift heavy loads. The inclined plane. An inclined plane consists of a sloping plane and it is used to raise heavy bodies. Inclined plane makes it easier to lift objects to greater heights. There are two ways to raise an object. They can be either raised by lifting it straight up or by pushing it diagonally up. Lifting an object straight up moves the object in the shortest distance, but a greater force must be exerted. Using an inclined plane to lift objects requires a smaller force but must be exerted over a long distance. So, inclined plane can be defined as a slope or a flat surface raised at an angle to move heavy loads with less effort. Examples: ramps in the hospitals and slides in a playground. Wedge. A wedge is simply a triangular tool often made of metal, wood, stone or plastic. It is thick on one end and tapers to a thin or sharp edge on the other end. Technically, it is an inclined plane or two inclined planes put together to form a triangle that moves. A wedge may be attached to a handle to make it easier to use. Good examples of wedges are nails, knives, axes and your teeth. A wedge can be used in many ways, like to cut, to split, to tighten and hold back, to hold together, to scrape, etc. The screw. A screw is simply an inclined plane around a cylinder. To describe this better, you can view it as a cylinder with a head, that is solid top at one end and a pointed tip like a nail at the other end. More importantly, it has ridges winding around it. The correct term for the ridges or grooves around the shaft or cylinder is the thread. The distance between threads are the same for each screw but are different on other screws. The distance between the threads is called pitch. Screws are very useful for holding things together. They can pull or push an object together. They can be used to lift very heavy objects and tighten things too. Example of screws. Some good examples of screw are bolts, screws, bottle tops, guitar tuners, light bulbs, cork openers, etc. In this class, we have studied about 6 simple machines. They are lever, wheel and axle, pulley, inclined plane, wedge, screw. Here we finished our lesson, force and energy. Stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself. Thank you.